So this one's a cult favorite for a reason, and this one's highly underrated in my opinion. I'm thinking of starting a series talking about my top 5 favorite products from each brand, and just wondering if you think that would be useful or helpful, and of course if you have any ideas, drop some ideas in the comment section below of what brands you'd like me to review. Because I realized I've featured the Inkey List products many times across my channels, but I haven't actually done a dedicated video to them. And I think they deserve it. My favorite thing about the Inkey List is their sort of no-nonsense approach to marketing. Their packaging is very simple, therefore you're not paying for really luxurious looking packaging. They have a wide variety of skincare products to choose from to suit your particular skin type, skin issues, and skin goal, as well as some great education on the website as to why this product might be suitable for your skin. Now, can you guess why the Inkey List was called the Inkey List? It actually refers to the listing of ingredients that are on the packaging that tells you what's inside. That is called the Inkey List. It's spelt differently, like this, but that's what it means. And I think one of the best things about the Inkey List is that its price point is very reasonable and accessible for most. I've worked for the Inkey List before, and I actually recently attended an event in Toronto where there was a small group of us that were invited to go out for dinner with Colette. Colette Laxton is one of the Inkey List's co-founders along with Mark Curry. He wasn't there, maybe I'll catch him next time. But it was great to hear from Colette directly of their origin story, how her and Mark started this brand by basically scraping their pennies together. I guess I should say their pence together, because it is a UK brand. Do they still have pences? And did they ever call it pences? Or was it just pence singular and plural? I should know, my sisters live in the UK. Anyway, suffice to say, they cobbled together everything they had in order to funnel it into this brand, and it's become a huge success story, and the rest, they say, is history. The top sellers from the Inkey List are not necessarily my favorites, and I find that to be the case with many brands. Most of the cult favorites, I mean, yes, there's some that you just can't do without, but in many cases, it's the sort of hidden gems within the brand's arsenal of products that I find to be the most effective and useful for my skin. The Inkey List Hyaluronic Acid Serum is by far their standout #1 best-selling serum, as well as their Oat Cleansing Balm and their Caffeine Eye Solution. I love all 3 of those products. It's just, I'm only going to feature one of those today. Can you guess which one it is? I have loved this product from the first day that I tried it, and although it's gone through an iteration and a formulation change, which I know some people actually don't like this second iteration of it, but I do. It's a staple in my evening skincare routine because I double cleanse, and I talk to you about that first, but also tease you with a couple of hacks that Colette taught me about when I met her at the event. It's a cleanser, obviously, it's in the name. It's a rich, oily texture, making it an ideal first cleanse in your double cleanse routine. I apply it to dry skin and use it to emulsify and take off all of the dirt, sunscreen, makeup, everything off my face, rinse it away, and then go in with my second cleanse being a water-based cleanser. If you were to ask me what my favorite water-based cleanser is from the Inkey List, it's this one. And at the event, actually, Colette mentioned that this isn't actually one of their best sellers. I don't understand why. I love this product for cleansing my skin. If you have dehydrated skin, I should say, I have combination skin that's sensitive, rosacea prone, and easily dehydrated. If you have dry or dehydrated skin, you may find this a really nice hydrating cleanser to use. It doesn't strip my skin. It effectively cleanses my skin, especially when used in combination with this one. I feel like this is just a good cleansing duo. They're decent enough sizes that will last you a fair bit of time. This one at the time of filming is $15.49 for 150 mils, whereas this one is $14.49 for 150 mils. So this one's a cult favorite for a reason, and this one's highly underrated in my opinion. Oh, I was going to tell you about the hacks with the Oat Cleansing Balm. Colette mentioned that a really good hack to use it as a hydrating mask. So simply apply a thin layer to your face and leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes and then remove it. This is, of course, to a clean, dry skin. So I tried this and I was really impressed with how smooth and hydrated my skin felt after I took it off. And the other hack is to use the oat cleansing balm instead of shaving cream for shaving. This is another fantastic hack because it works well to prevent razor burn. I tried it on my legs. And also giving your skin that smooth and hydrated feeling after shaving. Let me know if you've tried either of those hacks in the comment section below. Now, I said that their hyaluronic acid serum is one of their top selling products. It's just they have another product that I prefer to hydrate my skin. It's another one that I believe is very underrated. And it's this one, their Polyglutamic acid. It's a smoothing serum that helps to brighten and even out skin tone while plumping the look of your skin and also reducing the look of my fine lines and wrinkles. It's alcohol, essential oil, and fragrance free, and there's glycerin in the formulation that works alongside that polyglutamic acid to give your skin a beautiful hydrated finish. It's the texture of the serum that is so beautiful. It's a really lightweight texture that applies very easily to the skin, sinks in beautifully, quite fast absorbing, making it literally ideal to wear in the morning under your makeup. And in fact, a hack for this product is to use a little bit of this mixed in with your foundation. Mixing these two together and applying it to your skin gives a beautiful, lightweight, dewy, very natural looking finish. This polyglutamic acid serum is $18.99 for a 30 ml size. So we've cleansed, we've hydrated. The next step in my routines is always to treat my skin. And for me, treating my rosacea is usually very high up on the priority list when it comes to the treatment section of my routine. I really prioritize my skin barrier above all else because of my rosacea, and it's easily inflamed and irritated. And then when it gets to that state, I also have associated breakouts, redness, and overall my skin just hates me. It's the bane of my existence. So probably no surprise to those of you who know me, one of my favorite products that I like to use in my skincare routines both morning and evening is an azelaic acid serum, and I believe the Inkey List has a fantastic one. This is from their Super Solutions line. It has a 10% azelaic acid in the formulation, which is just so good for rosacea or inflammatory skin. If you're unfamiliar with azelaic acid as an ingredient and product, I'll link a video at the end of this one that I've dedicated entirely to this ingredient. I'm very passionate about this ingredient because I think it, along with some other strategies in my skincare routine, has really turned my skin around. I still have my setbacks, but most often my skin is looking like this, which I'm pretty thankful for. And the nice thing about this serum is it's green. Green neutralizes red, so you'll find a lot of redness targeting products, makeup, skincare has a green tinge to it because when you apply it to the skin, it really counteracts the red in your skin, which makes a product like this ideal for someone like me who, even when I'm not in an active rosacea flare-up, my skin will still lean red, especially across my cheeks and nose. So I like to use this product in my morning skincare routine because it really counteracts that red. I also use a prescription azelaic acid. It's just the cosmetic elegance of that one is nothing compared to this one from the Inkey List. And it also has a propensity to pill and ball up under makeup, which is another reason why I really like this one. Part of their marketing strategy was just that it really doesn't pill and layers well under other skincare products or under makeup as well. It has other calming and soothing ingredients in here too, making it just a hero product for my skin. The Redness Relief Serum is $22.99 for a 30 ml size. Speaking of green, the other product that I always have on standby from the Inkey List is their Succinic acid treatment. I would love to say that I left all of my acne back in my teenage years, but alas, even now at 48, I am still dealing with acne and of course associated with my rosacea as well too. Lucky me. Anyway, this spot treatment is such a godsend because it's also green, so it counteracts the red, inflamed look that most pimples have, making it great to use under your makeup as a little spot treatment so it'll work away on that pimple while you're going about your day. But I tend to actually prioritize it in my evening skincare routine. Apply a little dot on the spot. Gosh, the Inkey List should hire me for their marketing. Little dot on the spot. I'm sure somebody's already taken that already. And I am astonished by how my pimple is reduced the following morning. I'm not going to say this is a miracle thing that will eliminate your pimple altogether. Of course, it depends on the size and the scale of your blemish, but the fact that it works away with the ingredients that are in here, which is succinic acid, some salicylic acid, also combined with sulfur, which work to unclog the pore, remove the oil in the skin, and really target that blemish. So for those of you with acne-prone skin or if you just get that odd pesky blemish that pops up every now and then, this definitely should be in your kit. It's $12.99 for a 15 ml size. Finally, my favorite moisturizer from the Inkey List is this one. This is their Omega Water Cream, and if you're familiar with other water creams, Tatcha, I'm looking at you, which can be very expensive, I'm telling you, this can compare to some of those other products, for me at least. It's ideal for oily or combination skin. I like to use a gel or a water cream formula in my morning skincare routine because I'm typically layering a sunscreen over top. And if you deal with dehydration like I do, this one is packed full of great hydrating ingredients that really tackle the hydration levels in your skin without clogging your pores. It's oil-free but has that beautiful gel cream texture that isn't heavy at all but adequately hydrates your skin. Basically, everything that us oily combination skin people love. Oily is not dewy. There's a very fine line between the two. Me sopping up the oil on my forehead with Kleenexes is not the dewy look I'm going for. There's an omega fatty acid complex, glycerin, and niacinamide in this formulation that just work well together to make this a great moisturizer, but also well-aging benefits to it as well. The Omega Water Cream is $14.49 for a 50 ml size. I hope you enjoyed this overview of my 5 favorite products from the Inkey List, and I hope you also didn't notice that I snuck in an extra one, which is the Hyaluronic Acid Cleanser, making it my 6 favorite products, but I'm not changing the thumbnail and I'm not changing the scope of this video. Please drop your top picks from the Inkey List in the comment section below. I want to read them, and I know everybody else does too. If you have a recommendation for the next brand you want me to do this for, please drop that in the comments as well. If you haven't watched these videos, be sure to watch them next. Thanks as always for watching, and I hope you have a fabulous day.